The 1954 FIFA World Cup, officially the 1954 Football World Cup, Switzerland/Championnat du Monde de Football 1954, was the fifth FIFA World Cup and was held from June 16 to July 4, 1954 in Switzerland. It was the third FIFA World Cup to be held in Europe, following the 1934 FIFA World Cup in Italy and the 1938 FIFA World Cup in France. It was the first time the tournament was televised. West Germany won the World Cup for the first time, defeating Hungary 3-2 in the final. Switzerland was awarded the right to host the tournament without opposition at a meeting in Luxembourg City on July 22, 1946, the same day Brazil was selected to host the World Cup. The hosts, Switzerland, and the defending champions, Uruguay, qualified automatically. Of the remaining 14 places, 11 were allocated to Europe, including Egypt, Turkey and Israel, 2 to the Americas and 1 to Asia. Scotland, Turkey and South Korea made their World Cup debuts at this tournament. Turkey and Scotland had qualified for the 1950 tournament but both withdrew. South Korea became the first independent Asian nation to participate in a World Cup tournament. Austria made their appearance after a hiatus since 1934. South Korea did not appear in a World Cup final again until 1986, while Turkey's next appearance was in 2002. Some teams, such as Hungary and Czechoslovakia, pre-war World Cup runners-up, returned to the tournament after missing out on the 1950 World Cup. The third and fourth place teams in 1950, Sweden and Spain, did not qualify. Spain were eliminated by Turkey. The two nations had the same number of points in their qualifying group, and then drew in a neutral playoff, leading to the draw by a blindfolded Italian boy, who chose Turkey to advance. The German and Japanese teams were allowed to re-enter the qualifiers, after being banned from the 1950 FIFA World Cup. West Germany qualified against the other German teams from Saarland, then a French protectorate, while East Germany did not qualify, having cancelled international football matches following the East German uprising of 1953. Japan did not qualify, having finished below South Korea in their qualifying group. Argentina declined to participate in the World Cup for the third consecutive time. Venues, 6 venues in 6 cities, 1 each, hosted the tournament's 26 matches. The most used stadium was the St. Jacob Stadium in Basel, which hosted 6 matches. The venues in Bern, Zurich and Lausanne have each hosted 5 matches. The Geneva venue has hosted 4 matches and the Lugano venue has hosted just 1 match. List of teams that have qualified for the finals: Asia, 1 Korea Republic, Africa, 0 North, Central America and the Caribbean, 1 Mexico, South America, 2 Brazil, Uruguay, Europe, 6 Austria, Belgium, Czechoslovakia, England, France, Hungary, Scotland, Italy, Switzerland, Turkey, West Germany, Yugoslavia. Group stage. The 1954 tournament used a unique format. The 16 qualified teams were divided into 4 groups of 4 teams each. Each group contained 2 seeded teams and 2 unseeded teams. Only 4 matches were scheduled per group, with each match pitting a seeded team against an unseeded team. Group A: Brazil, Mexico, France, Yugoslavia. Result: Brazil and Yugoslavia are the 2 teams that made it to the quarterfinals. Group B: Hungary, West Germany, Turkey, South Korea. Result: Hungary and West Germany are the 2 teams that made it to the quarterfinals. Group C: Uruguay, Austria, Czechoslovakia, Scotland. Result: Uruguay and Austria are the 2 teams that made it to the quarterfinals. Group D: England, Switzerland, Italy, Belgium. Result: England and Switzerland are the two teams that made it to the quarter-finals. Championship favorites Hungary beat Brazil 4-2 in a match that is considered one of the most violent in football history, infamously dubbed the Battle of Bern. Defending champions Uruguay beat England 4-2. West Germany beat Yugoslavia 2-0 and Austria beat hosts Switzerland 7-5, making it the highest scoring match in World Cup history. Semifinals: West Germany beat Austria 6-1. In the other semifinal, Hungary and Uruguay played one of the most exciting matches of the tournament. At halftime, Hungary led Uruguay 1-0. The match went into extra time with the score at 2-2 after the two periods. Sandor Kocsis broke the deadlock with two late goals, sending Hungary into the final with a 4-2 aggregate victory over Uruguay. Third-place match: Austria beat Uruguay 3-1. Final: the Wankdorf Stadium in Bern saw 60,000 people packed inside to watch the final between West Germany and Hungary, a rematch of the first-round match, which Hungary had won 8-3 against the German reserves. Hungary's Golden Team were favorites, having gone unbeaten in a record 32 consecutive matches, but they had two tough knockout matches. It started to rain on the day of the match in Germany. The match was known as Fritz Walter Walter's weather, because West German captain Fritz Walter was said to play best in the rain, a consequence of having contracted malaria during the war. Adidas Adi Dassler supplied the West Germans with a new boot, with studs that could be replaced at halftime. Hungary's Ferenc Puskás played again in the final, although he was not fully fit. He put his team ahead after just 6 minutes, though, and with Zoltán Zabor adding another 2 minutes later, it looked as though the pre-tournament favorites would win the title. However, a quick goal from Max Morlock in the 10th minute and an equalizer from Helmut Rahn in the 19th minute saw the tables turn. The second half saw some notable misses from the Hungarians. Just 6 minutes before the end, renowned German radio journalist Herbert Zimmermann made the most famous line in German commentary, recommending that Rahn should shoot from distance, and he did. Rahn's second goal gave West Germany a 3-2 lead as Hungarian reporter Georgi Sapezi burst into tears. Zimmermann then called Puskás offside before he kicked the ball into Tony Turek's net with 2 minutes to go. While referee William Ling pointed to the penalty spot, linesman Griffiths signaled for offside. After a minute of consultation, Ling disallowed the equalizer. In the end, West Germany beat Hungary 3-2. West Germany were awarded the Jules Rimet Trophy as winners of the 1954 World Cup.